by default, you have this uncategorized category right here. This is created by WordPress automatically. So when you go and create posts on a new site, so it actually has something that it can group it into. Well, if you actually were to use this system, you would probably want to create your own categories. So what you would actually want to do is to name a category yourself, and all you have to do is provide a name to do this. So I'm actually going to walk you through the creation of a category really quickly here so you can see how this system actually works for yourself, so I can point out the things about it that you don't have a lot of control over, and that way you can kind of gauge for yourself whether you feel like this system is the right system for you to be using, or if you actually would prefer to use Pages like I do, because it can honestly be done either way. You're not going to really notice a major difference in terms of how successful your site's going to be, whether you build it with posts or with Pages. It's really just kind of a matter of personal preference for me. I feel like I can build the sites the way I want to build them instead of being restricted by the way WordPress simply wants to build a site by default, basically. So after I've named my category here, I've named this Comforters. This would just be an example category of something that I might use on this particular website. Next is the slug box right here. This box is actually going to end up being the same thing as the category name that you provide if you leave it blank. You don't actually have to put anything in right here. You can see this is a URL-friendly version of the category name right here. So this will automatically get named Comforters for me, but it will be all lowercase letters instead of the first letter being capitalized right here. The slug is the word or phrase that will be used in the website address that will actually be used to access this category. So there can be some SEO used here to kind of target various keyword phrases. For example, well, I'll be showing you this here as soon as I get this created. Now that I have added the category into my system, you can see the slug is automatically created as Comforters right here. And if I click on the view link and go to view the actual category on my live website, if you look up here in the URL, I have my base domain name for my website right here, and then I have the word category, and then I have the slug on the end of it to identify that category. So this is Comforters. So if I created a different category and called it duvets, for example, then it would be category / duvets. Now, there's nothing listed right here in this particular category. One more thing that I didn't mention over here, you have this description field right here. And you could be inclined to try to add some type of content to this description field, but a lot of themes really do not show this description anywhere on the public website itself. So it kind of just ends up being a description for yourself to use here, and not a way that actually allows you to customize that category page. Now, there may be some themes out there where that's not the case where it actually uses the description, but most of them really do not take advantage of that particular field right there.